Good morning, children. Welcome back. We have already started with the fifth chapter, that is food safety. So, children, can you recall some of the points which we have covered in the previous chapter? Yes, we have completed the factors which are causing the food spoilage and also the food wastage. Also, we have learnt about what you can do to prevent the food wastage and the food spoilage. Now, moving further, we will see that 16 October is celebrated as World Food Day. It is observed as World Food Day. What is the motto of behind celebrating the World Food Day? Is to work towards the food security and also avoid the food wastage so that each and every citizen should get a proper meal. Now, this type of symbol you must have seen. Where you have seen, children? Yes, especially on the packed items which you are buying from the market. What is the meaning of this symbol? First of all, the full form of the symbol is the Food Safety and Standard Authority of India. And what does it mean? It is nothing but the National Institution for the Food and Drug Administration. Now, the Food Safety and Standard Authority of India, that is FSSAI, is an autonomous body established under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. The FSSAI has been established under the Food Safety and Standard Act 2006. Moving further, we will see the different methods of safe food storage. Now, there are certain methods of storing the food such as freezing, smoking, use of insecticides, irradiation, use of inert gas, use of preservatives and pasteurization. Now individually we will see each one of them. The first method we will see about the freezing. Now freezing, you already must be knowing, children, the refrigerators which you all are using in your house is used for freezing. That means some of the food items, the fruits and vegetables are kept in the refrigerators in the low temperature so that they remain fresh for a longer duration. Now, the biological and the chemical reaction in the food materials are slowed down at low temperature. That's why it is kept in the refrigerator. Because of the low temperature, what happens? The biological and the chemical reactions which are happening in the food, it slowed down. And because of that, the food remains in good condition and for a longer period of time. That is why the refrigerators are used in the kitchen. The next method is smoking. Now, smoking involves the the spraying of the smoke on the food items. The food is preserved with the help of smoke, and the name of the smoke which is used for preserving the food is aluminium phosphide. It's used in the smoking method. The next method is use of insecticides. Now, especially the food grains, children, which are kept in the gunny bags, they are likely to get infested by the insects or spoiled by the insects. That's why the insecticides are used in the form of spray, and the chemical which is used is known as malathion. It's sprayed on the gunny bags containing the food grains. Further, the next method is the irradiation. Now, what is irradiation? In this method, the food is exposed to the ionizing radiations such as high energy electrons emitted by the accelerators, X-rays, gamma rays emitted by the radioactive isotopes, etc. Now children, in this what happened? The food items, the fruits or the vegetables, they are exposed to the high energy electrons which are emitted by the X-rays, gamma rays. And when they are exposed to these high energy electrons, the fruits or the food items or the vegetables, they remain fresh. Why they remain fresh? Because the process of the ripening or the process of the sprouting, maybe in the potatoes, as we know the potato sprouts very fast. So the sprouting of the potatoes or the ripening of the fruits, that process is slowed down. And when the process is slowed down, it remains fresh for a longer period of time. Hence, this process destroys the microbes, insects, etc. and the shelf life of the fruits also increases. In Maharashtra, the irradiation plants have been installed at the Lasalgaon for onions and potatoes and at Navi Mumbai for the spices and the condiments. These are the two places where the irradiation plants have been installed. Now the next method of food preservation is the use of inert gases. Now certain inert gases such as nitrogen gas is filled in the airtight packets of potato wafers and other food products, thus preventing the growth of fungus and insects in them. That means the certain inert gases such as nitrogen gases, they are used in the airtight packaging of the potato wafers or some other food products. And why they are using the nitrogen gas? Because it prevents the growth of fungus and the insects in the foodstuff. The next one we can see the use of preservatives. Now when we talk about the use of preservatives, we can say there are two types of preservatives, that is natural preservatives and the chemical preservatives. Talking about the natural preservatives, they are available naturally. The materials like salt, sugar, oil, they are all natural preservatives and they are used in making the foodstuffs like pickles, jam, murabba, petha, etc. And as compared to chemical preservatives, natural preservatives, they are not harmful. And when we talk about the chemical preservatives, the examples of chemical preservatives are acetic acid, that is vinegar, citric acid, sodium benzoate and some other nitrate and nitrite salts. They are used in the sauces, jellies, jams and in packaged ready to cook vegetables and ready to eat food, etc. These preservatives keep the food safe for a long duration. But children, remember, the chemical preservatives, if consumed for a longer period of time, it will affect our health. So we should consume very less quantity. The next method of protecting, or you can say the prevention of the food, is called as a pasteurization. Now pasteurization is a method which involves the heating of the milk or the other similar foodstuffs like milk up to a certain temperature and then immediately cooling it quickly. And what happens because of this? Destroys the microbes present in the milk and it keeps for a longer duration. Especially for the milk, the pasteurization is done. In this method, what is done? The milk is heated up to a certain temperature and immediately the milk is cooled. Because of that, the microbes present in the milk, it get destroys and the milk remains for a longer duration. Now children, the pasteurization method is invented by a great scientist. His name is Louis Pasteur. He is known as the father of microbiologists. He is a microbiologist and he developed the technique of preserving the quality of the food by raising its temperature to prevent microbial growth in the food. So children, now I hope you have understood the different methods of food storage and the different methods we have studied. Just in short, we will see its freezing, smoking, use of insecticides, irradiation, use of inert gas, use of preservatives and pasteurization. So these methods we have studied. Now we will stop here. The next topic I will continue in the next lecture. Till that, you will read the lesson from your textbook till where I have completed. And also children, complete your notebooks. The notes I am providing after this lesson, you are going to complete it in your notebook with a nice handwriting. So thank you. Bye. Take care.